What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to try to win this grand challenge using this full-on spam deck. So I've never made a video on a deck like this before, and you guys can see it's just complete spam. You're constantly going to be pressuring it with recruits. You can play them in the back or at the bridge. Of course, Magic Archer to get chip on the tower, Princess at the bridge, Ghost can be played at the bridge, Bandit at the bridge, Wall Breakers, E-Barbs, and then of course the Drill. This is probably the most aggressive deck in the game where you're constantly going to be annoying your opponents and applying, just a ton of pressure. So you guys might have seen this deck named someone on ladder named Pedal. He uses this deck all the time, and I think he's finished top 100 with it. So it's just such a crazy deck, but it works and it annoys your opponent. I can tell you that much right now. So before we get into it, if you guys would like to support me, use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really appreciate all the support from you guys. It does mean a lot. But with that being said, let's get in the first game here and see if we can get the 12 wins with this crazy deck. Alright guys, we found our first game here, and also Happy New Year. Hope you guys have a good year and had a good, or hopefully a good, 2021. Now we're in 2022. I felt like the year went by pretty quickly. Let me know what you guys think, but I think the year went by fast. For me, the year was alright. It's had its ups and downs. I mean, it was like an okay year. I don't think it was amazing, but at the same time, it wasn't bad. Like, it was alright. Some good and bad things happened, right? Anyway, this guy's got a Fisherman and a Hunter cannon. So this guy's using a little something off meta too, I would say. So we're using something a little strange, obviously, but this guy too. No clue what he's running right now. I guess I'm just going to set up recruits in the back here. He's going to go Miner. Okay, so he just used 5 Elixir, so obviously perfect time to go for recruits. And also, this deck, not only is it super aggressive and spammy, I also think it's easy to play. So if you're looking to win a grand challenge, this might be the perfect deck because it'll catch your opponent off guard. And I just think it's really easy to play. Like, I mean, it's obvious how you want to play it. You just full-on pressure, aggression with, like, your drill. So, like, when they go for example, a bar barrel, then you can go drill. And then you can pair it up with wall breakers because they don't have that bar barrel and cycle or that small spell. Maybe it's a log or whatever, and it could make defending the drill a little troublesome for him. And you can see the drill is going to get so much damage on top of the tower because he didn't have the bar barrel available. And just like that, we already got a huge lead. So this deck does lack air defense a little bit, but when you're against an air deck like Lava Hound, which I actually beat earlier in this grand challenge, I basically just full-on spammed him and he was unable to defend. That's basically what happened. I 3-crowned him, so when he was building up the lava pushes, I was just full-on, attacking, and he wasn't able to defend. So that's the way you beat air decks. So he's going to go for the Hunter and Fisherman. Interesting combination. See how that works out for him. It's not going to do much because the Bandit actually took out the Hunter before it even shot the Bandit. So that was really good. And then he's going to go Skeletons. I don't know if that's going to fully counter the Bandit. No, it's not. He actually messed up the placement. He played it too far away from the tower. So I'm going to go Magic Archer here to snipe the cannon. We're going to go for, I guess, Drill in the opposite lane this time. And he's going to go Fisherman. That's not going to do a whole lot. I can tell you that right now against those recruits there. That won't do much. So I'm just going to go Bandit here, and looks like we might be able to, let's see, take the tower. No, not quite take it, but both of his towers right now are getting into critical condition, I guess you could say. We're just going to go recruits right here, and I'm going to go for a Magic Archer to help take out the cannon, and then we're obviously going to go for a Drill. He's got no drill counters, not a single counter. I mean, if your opponent doesn't have Wall Breakers, Dark Prince, or even like a Ghost, they're just completely screwed against the Goblin Drill. And that's why the Goblin Drill, even though you don't think of it as being a very good card, in specific matchups, it's super strong, like this one especially. And even if they have a good counter to it, such as, maybe a Dark Prince, a Ghost, or whatever the case is, Magnite, you can always outcycle it and then, break through with it anyway later in the match. So 9-1 right now, looking very good here. Just 3 more wins to go. See if I can win my first grand challenge of the year that I'm playing, basically. This is my first one. So I'm going to say thanks. I guess I'll say thanks too. Why not? We'll just do what he just did. So see what he's got here. He's playing against Spell Bait right now. Is he using Spell Bait? I don't know. He's got a Goblin Cage though. So Cage is one of the most popular buildings right now in the game. Tombstone is actually very good too after the recent buff it got. Okay, so he's got Dark Prince. So now is the perfect time to go Drill because Dark Prince is one of the best counters to the Drill. He's going to go for an Electro Giant here. Okay, kite that in the opposite lane. I'm going to go E-Barbs. E-Barbs are a really good counter to the Electro Giant because they pretty much will fully counter it and also give you counter push. And unless the Electro Giant player goes in for a Lightning to take them out, they're just going to crush it, as you saw right there. E-Giant got very minimal damage on top of the tower, And he, you know, took quite a lot of damage in the right lane, as you saw. So here we could just go for a bandit to kite the baby dragon into the opposite lane and also apply pressure on his right tower. So that's going to be really, really nice. Z bandit is going to force a cage out of him, which is fine with me. And then we can just obviously go for a royal ghost to take care of the brawler. And then maybe behind I can go for wall breakers, depending on what he does. Or I could actually instead just go recruits in the back, and knowing that he has to commit something for the ghost anyway, maybe he just tornadoes. That's what I would do. Oh, wow, he's going to Dark Prince. Okay, if I were him, I probably would have just tornadoed that, but I guess that works too. So with him going Dark Prince like that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go Goblin Drill, Wall Breakers in the opposite lane. He doesn't have a Cage in cycle, so I don't know how he's actually going to be able to stop this. It's going to be really difficult for him. So he goes for the tornado. That was actually a really nice tornado. Well played on his end. A lot of people mess up that placement or the timing on the wall breakers, but this guy got it down. Bandit, though, to apply pressure, knowing that he didn't have the skeletons in rotation. And then I'm just going to go for Ghost here on top of the Queen. He will get the activation, so that actually will get some damage on my tower. And I don't know why the Princess targeted the Queen instead of the Brawler, so actually he's going to get some decent damage there. We got to be kind of careful here. I'm going to go Drill on the tower, and then maybe go Magic Archer too. If we could line it up with the Baby Dragon, that would be really solid. Looks like we won't, but we'll still be able to help take it out, which is good, of course. And we forced a Tornado out of him, so he had to spend a lot of Elixir, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Go Wall Breakers here in the opposite lane. He's going to go for Queen, and I'm probably going to set up Recruits here just to, you know, get some defense going in the back, build up a push. We already got a solid amount of damage on offense, so at this point, we can play a little bit more passive and maybe even go for drills on defense when he builds up those Electro Giant pushes, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go Princess here, I guess. That's fine, and help take care of things, and it's just going to be annoying for him to deal with, I think. I'm going to go Magic Archer here, and let's see what he wants to do. Is he going to go... Okay, there's the Electro Giant. He's finally going to build up a push, it looks like. So maybe we go for a drill on defense here. Should be solid. And then a Ghost to help take care of the Brawler, Electro Giant, Baby Dragon, and that is going to be some good defense. Pretty... I mean, kind of a close game still. He got my left tower down to, you know, under 2,000, so we got to watch out. One good Electro Giant push could completely change the outcome of the game, as I'm sure you guys are all aware of how strong the Electro Giant can be sometimes. So we're going to space out the Princess and the Magic Archer, knowing that it's annoying for him, and I don't want him to Lightning both, because that would be pretty bad, I think. So I'm just going to go Bandit. He's going to go for an Electro Giant, actually, so I'm going to E-Barbs over here. And he's going to Tornado, so I think we don't need to do anything else. And he didn't actually Tornado the Princess into the circle, so it could have been a little bit of a mistake on his end. Need to go... Okay, that was kind of a bad play on my end, like, really bad defense. It's alright, but yeah, I kind of messed up. No doubt about that. I screwed up there. And also, that was a bad Princess because he went for the cage, so we gotta watch out. We're making some mistakes. I don't know what's happening, but we gotta get our head in the game, guys. This is not good. So he might Lightning this. What is he going to do? Is he going to Lightning? Yeah, he actually does. So that's not good. I'm going to go Drill, and then I'm going to go Wall Breakers, and let's see what he wants to do. So they're not going to connect. I'm going to go Magic Archer. Let's see. We'll go for E-Barbs on top of the Queen. And I guess we're going to go Drill opposite lane. We got to go opposite lane at this point. Can't go same lane, or most of our pressure anyway has to be opposite lane. Maybe not all of it, but most of it for sure. Magic Archer to here. Can we get it to line up? Yes, we do. Oh no, I don't get it to line up. No way. I messed up. Guys, I messed up. This is not the gameplay we want to see, guys. This is not the gameplay. But we get the win anyway! Let's go! I played that so badly, but we still won the game. And that's the beauty of this deck. Sometimes it allows you to make mistakes just because, I don't know, it's so spammy, and sooner or later your opponent could kind of mess up too. And that Magic Archer won me the game. If he didn't go for that Tornado, he would have won. It wasn't lined up to begin with, but then he Tornadoed it in range to be lined up with something. So super unfortunate for him. Very, very lucky for me, but I'll take it. Let's go. And let's try not to play badly like I did that game. I made a couple mistakes without a doubt on defense, but we'll try to fix that up for this game. To be fair, though, that guy played decently. He had a good Tornado. Like, he did not play badly at all. I will say that. So I'm going to Princess here. Take out the bats. It might actually allow the Bandit to dash on the tower. No, it doesn't, unfortunately. But I guess it was fine to play anyway, just because, I don't know, I was full on Elixir. So we'll just go for a Goblin Drill here and see what his counters are to it. Why not? Let's see what he's got. He's going to have a Mortar. So, might get a little bit of damage. Okay, he's going to go for the Skeleton King. So we'll go Magic Archer here. He's probably going to be very confused what we're running right now. He probably didn't expect a Magic Archer, I can tell you that right now. That's going to take out the Bats. Do we catch the Miner? Yes, we do. That is so good. The fact that I caught the Miner, because now we have this nice little counter push coming in. And I don't know if he's just going to let the Ghost go. Yeah, it looks like it. And he's also going to... Okay, no, never mind. He does defend the Bandit. I was wondering if he was going to let it go or not. And I had a feeling he wasn't going to. So I'm just going to go Wall Breakers here. And then I think I'm going to go Drill again. Why not? I mean, it worked the last time. It got some chip damage. And it's pretty much guaranteed damage no matter what. So it's always good to go in for. And yeah, you can see right here, it's going to get some decent damage. It forces Bats and a Skeleton King out of him. Huge Elixir investment. Princess all the way back here so it doesn't get shot by the Mortar Shell, because that would be really annoying. And I guess E-Barb's here. Yeah, let's go. We catch the Miner again, so he might have to overcommit on top of the Princess. Okay, that activation of that was really good by him. It's going to get some solid value. But now I'm going to do this because he's pretty low on Elixir after that activation. We got so much pressure in both lanes now. You can see 2 recruits in the left and then 4 in the right. I played it like that because obviously I already had E-Barbs down in the left. And now this is super obnoxious for him. Look at this. Look at this. This is so disgusting. So Ghost in the opposite lane here, and we practically won this game already. I mean, this is pretty much over at this point. I don't know what else to say. So we're going to go for Drill here, and then I guess we could just go for Princess like this. Drill will connect on the tower. We will be able to get it. Let's go. And then do we catch the... Oh my gosh. Oh no, we don't catch the Miner. Never mind. I was like, oh wow, we're catching every single Miner, and then, you know, I missed that one, but it's all right. We're still doing fine. Ghost here, and yeah. This is looking like it's going to be GG, unless he makes something crazy happen. Oh, yeah, he gave up. All right, so that's going to be GG. Super, super easy win. Maybe a very good matchup, because that was not even close. I mean, he just got overwhelmed. This is just the perfect deck if your opponent is not expecting it. I can tell you guys that right now. It's just... No one expects this. This is just... It's just a complete random deck. That's the best way to put it. I mean... People don't know how to react to it. People don't know what to do against it. And this is what happens a lot of times. You get the lead early on, and there's no way they're coming back. So, 11-1 right now. We just need one more win to go. And I'll see you guys when we find potentially our final match. Here we go, guys. In a match here against Jack. So, if we win this, we do get the 12-1. We'll see what this guy's using. Definitely going to start with Wall Breakers first play, because why not? And he's going to go for Bats. So, okay, this is kind of bad. This is not very good. Alright, we gotta watch out here. I'm gonna go Magic Archer. Okay, could have been worse, but that Skeleton Barrel is gonna be a nuisance because I don't even have a small spell. This is, by the way, guys, the no spell deck. In case you didn't notice, this deck has no spell. So any kind of bait deck is going to be a little bit of trouble, although the last game was a bait deck and we won it just fine. So, look at this coming in. Drill in. Sir? Okay, that's a lot of damage he just took. I'll tell you that right now. So right when I said it was going to be trouble, again, same thing happened. Massive lead early on because this guy has, like, no clue what we're running. I just don't know how in the world we're going to deal with the Skeleton Barrel. The only actual, like, decent counter we have to it is a Princess, I feel like. We have to go, like, that, and then it doesn't shoot. Awesome. Love to see it. Doesn't even shoot. You have to, like, perfectly time either a Magic Archer on it or a Princess. That's the only way you can take it out. I know, I've seen this clip before. I think if you play a Princess perfectly, like, in the back there, it'll fully counter it. It's such a hard timing to do, though. Like, it's so hard to do, but maybe I could try to get fancy and do that once in this match. I don't know. Because that might even be the only way I can take it out anyway. I don't know. I literally got no counter to it. But we're looking so good here, we might be able to be fine regardless. I think we'll go E-Barbs, pull that back. Please kill the Dark Gob. Okay, good, it died. So Princess here, hopefully going to take care of the skeletons. Is he going to activate the ability? We got to watch out for that. I'm surprised that he hasn't gone for a Skeleton Barrel, knowing that it's been working so well for him the last couple times. It's very interesting. There it is. He's finally going to go for it. So Magic Archer here, hopefully going to clean it up really quickly. He doesn't have the Fireball and Cycle, so obviously it's going to get some value. Oh, okay, that was... Alright. So I say we just set up recruits in the back at this point because there's a very high chance he'll take my tower. I can tell you guys that right now. Maybe I gotta go for a defensive maybe a defensive Goblin Drill would be the play, because I feel like, let me see. We just do Bandit, yeah, we'll go defensive Drill, and then, yeah, Magic Archer, that's fine. So 18 seconds to go, should be GG for sure. At this point, I don't think he'll be able to take my tower. And, what? This guy had a Mega Knight and didn't use it the whole game? What is he doing? What? Mega Knight gets so much value in this matchup. I'm so confused. What? Alright, he's not happy, as you can tell. Bro, why didn't he use the Mega Knight? I'm just so confused right now. Wow. I mean, I'm not complaining. It helped me out. That would have gotten him some good value that game, I can tell you that much. Alright, do we get... Alright, just a legendary, no champion. I like, you know, I've only gotten one champion from probably like 30, 12 win grand challenge chests or something like that. It's kind of crazy since the update. But yeah, anyway, maybe I'll show you guys a replay. That was faster than I thought it would be. I'm going to show you guys a lava. I don't think this guy played that well, but just to show you how you want to play against lava, basically it's full-on spam. You just spam, because you know you can't defend the lava pushes, right? Like, I mean, a Magic Archer Princess, not that good of counters to lava, especially if they have arrows too. Like, say he had... Well, actually, Fireball is just as good, because Fireball for the Magic Archer instead of, you know, arrows for the Princess. So both ways, they would have a direct counter to one of your air counters. So what you do is just spam. This guy obviously... shuffling the cards, probably unsure what to do. But you see, goes to pressure, and then when he lavas, I go E-barbs, because I'm like, okay, he doesn't have the Skarmian cycle, so obviously he's not going to have an answer to it, and you can see that's exactly what happens. So, I'm just pressuring, lightly defending, and I know, like, if I lose my tower, I'm going to end up being fine. But you can see this guy was just, in a way, kind of panicking. I think if he just built up, like, a massive lava push, that would have been the best case scenario for him. But then you see I just pressure with wall breakers here, and he hasn't even taken a tower yet. This guy is going crazy with the card shuffle. I mean, look at that. That's kind of... Usually when you see someone who does that, they're not that confident in their decisions. I do that sometimes, but I don't spam it as much as this guy. Like, look at this. What the heck? So I go E-barbs because he doesn't have the... And yeah, this guy can tell. No idea how to defend this, and we just 3-crown him. Straight up 3-crown him. Just like that. So that shows you can beat air decks. It's possible. Well, I only lost was actually to Giant Graveyard, because Giant Graveyard is... Well, I actually would say any Graveyard deck is probably going to be a little difficult. You can see it right there. Actually, I don't know if this guy's going to watch the video, but if he is, I guess shout out to him, because I just added him on my friends list after the game. Kind of a funny story. Well, basically, I added him on my friends list, so kind of a funny story. I got kind of mad. Like, he kind of GG bro'd me after the game. I got, like, really mad. And, like, try to ratio him, if you know what that is. And then I was like, whoa, why did I get that mad? So I felt bad, and I just added him. But yeah, kind of shout out to him. I don't know if he's going to watch the video. He might, because he knows I don't know if he sees I'm making a video on this deck. He'll be curious if he's in it or not. But guess if he is, hello. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying the video. Subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already. Really close to 100,000 subscribers, which is really insane. And you guys can see really easy deck to use. I got a 12 win really easily. My first time ever playing it. So this is probably a great deck to use if you want to get your first 12 win grand challenge. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.